Okay, good day everyone. Happy to see you again. This is one of the new and the early recording for the MDT. That's Move Design Tutorial 102. The 101 is the PowerPoint that is available for all of the early people who use this either as a as a student or as a teacher or even as an administrator or what we call organizer. Now, basically 102 is for the teachers who's going to be the T2. What this what we call as a teacher using this platform, the click meeting that is available for our move that's multimedia online and virtual English classroom. So I hope you guys can enjoy this and also learn a few things yourselves because I'm also learning by myself. Well, with a lot of people as well. Now, as you can see here, as I'm pointing with my arrow, this is our logo, of course, and this is the name of the conference. Right now, I'm using the webinar because there are two kinds of events in the click meeting and click webinar. The first one is of course the click meeting that is only available for up to 5 people, and they're all using it as a conference just like we are doing a meeting on our own. And of course the click webinar will be more like the classroom because we have teachers, an array of teachers, and of course a lot of students. Now, the account that we buy for the click webinar actually allowed us to sign or to invite up to 50 people. That includes the us ourselves, the organizer, and the teachers. But um, at one time, could only allow up to 5 people to become the presenter. That includes us, the organizer ourselves. So the maximum setting would be 5 presenters or teachers and up to 45 students listening. Now, as you can see, here we go a little bit to the right on the top here. We see this is the connection, and this is the connection. This is how good the connection is. If you click it and then you see that the connection status is very good, and when it turns yellow, it is basically showing that your internet connection is not really good. When it turns red, be careful, beware, and you might want to notify the T2 or the T1, the organizer, that you were dropping off. You might as well contact your IT area or whoever is in charge with the IT available nearby to you, and that you need help as well. So please make sure that the connection with the internet is stable, and also that you are going to use it for at least 1 or 2 hours ahead. Now, the second one is setting. As you can see here, is the setting of the appearance over here. These are the panels, and then when you click it, now it has the preferred room layout. Now, this is what you call the room layout. You see over here there are 4 boxes turned green: the attendee list, chat room, share, camera, and voice. Now let's go back again. This is the attendee list, chat room, share, camera, and voice. There are 4 of them. We can actually turn the number 5, but it's gonna be, you know, over something else. This is where we are going to share our files, or maybe we're going to send some of our files, or maybe the presentation or whatever that you want to send to the available for the participants of the events. Now let's minimize this for a while. We can always go back there and to turn it off or on. For example, if you want the participants to focus basically on the presentation, you can turn this off, off, and off. Sorry, this one off and off. Now, as you can see, you have the presentation or the share area larger. All you have to do is just maximize it, or go back again. And then, for example, if you prefer to have the camera around to be more specifically to focus on the people, for example, if you're using it for speaking or listening, you can maximize them as well. And this area over here, they can host up to, well, I would say that it can host up to 45 people, 40 people, maybe even 50 people. But um, with our internet, we usually the last time we held was maximum 10 people talking together and using the audio and video. As you might probably understood by yourself, it depends on the internet bandwidth and speed as well. So, for example, chatting only will require somewhere around 512 um, kilobyte per second, while audio it will raise the internet requirement up to 1 mbps. And when you're doing the video interactivity, like both sides are talking with video and audio, will be up to 2 mbps. Now, so you can imagine as a T1, as an organizer, you will need a lot of internet connection, strong ones, and I suggest that you turn off almost everything that is not important to be on right now. So, for example, you only leave the Skype, for example, and the notes that is available or you're gonna use while teaching. So you switch off everything else, Facebook and everything else that is going to pop up, for example, and also eating up to your bandwidth. Okay, let's go back again. I'm going to put it back as the first default. So it's gonna be the share, the chat, and attendee list. Now, we go back again. This is actually the duty of the T1 organizer, but um, maybe because of the duties and because we keep repeating it, it is also necessary for you teachers to remind the organizer to start the recording of the session by pressing it. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. That's turning red. So we start recording, and recording will go to the organizer, obviously, but you can always ask for it. Okay. I'm going to turn it off again. Yes. Now, this is the full screen. It's going to cover all of your screen. It's like much like your PowerPoint anyway. And then this is the language. You might turn the language to other languages, but unfortunately Bahasa Indonesia isn't one of them. So we're just going to stick with English because we're teaching English anyway. Right. Now this is for locking the room. Supposing that you are going to host 11 students with yourself as a teacher and one organizer, um, you can lock so nobody's going to enter the room anymore, or you can unlock it just in case the students are not within the attendee list for a while. This, of course, as you can see, the duration. So far we've been turning the I know that I've been talking only for 9 minutes, but the session has been around for 10 minutes, 40, 45, well, 11 minutes basically. This button over here is just to end the session or exit yourself. It depends on which position or which size, which functions you are. As a student, you can also turn this, click the button of this one and end the session, which means that exiting yourself. As a teacher, also available as exiting yourself. But basically, when the T1, the organizer, click that button, and basically everybody is off. Now, just to remind you guys that over here we my setting is the T1, so some of this may not be available when you're using it as a T2 as a presenter, and even less when you are a student. For example, you will not be able to see the live chat over here. This is talking to the customer service from the provider of the technology. This is a Russian technology with a the developer is a Polish lab, and also the office is somewhere in Canada. Okay, um, the color is particularly generic. This is by our Viscom design, so please don't change this if you have an availability to change it. Okay, let's see from the bottom right first. As a, as a presenter, you can invite other people, but I suggest um, that you avoid this button, because as we agreed, we're going to invite students based on their token, and their token is only available for a particular session, I mean particular classroom and level. And by token, they need to go to our website, Vista website, and when they return, they will go back from they will arrive in the website again. As you can see right now, currently we only have 1%. This is called Vista Move. Ooh, okay. As an organizer, or me, and then we don't have anybody else, for example, for a moment. Right now, I am the organizer and also the attendee, the only presenter. If you click it to any names, you will go to the profile of the particular person right here, because the happens to be the email of the owner of the of the of this technology, of this account, is Mr. Rekal, so I'm using his account right now. As a presenter and also as an organizer, you will be able to see the position of this person by inaccuracy. In what I mean is inaccuracy means not accurate by 5 miles. It's particularly a big, a big area. I understand, but if you're living in Europe or in Russia, where 5 miles radius doesn't really matter. See, this is pointing at me. Hmm. Let me see. 5 miles is somewhere around here. Ooh, I'm in Jalan. Okay, I'm in Jalan Kalianyar or somewhere. I don't know where that is. It's in Tambak Sari, it says. Well, I'm not from Surabaya, so I'm not really sure about this. Okay. Well, at least it is correct by 5 miles. 5 miles is equals to somewhere around 7.5 kilometers. Yeah. Just to make sure that when you say you're from Surabaya, you are in Surabaya and not somewhere in Jember or something, or in Jakarta. Sorry for the glitch. Okay, the next one will be you would be able to see that uh, I have other things. For example, here the action here would be available when the particular person you're pointing is not an organizer or a student. You can click it to make him or her as a presenter, but an organizer. This is about the whether turning mute or the microphone on or off, and this is about having the camera. Currently, I don't have the camera with me because I just lend the webcam and also the web microphone that is attached to the cam to Ibu Resti right now, because this is her um, learning about the using of webcam that is standing right in front of the monitor. As you can remember, if you're putting the monitor somewhere else outside the monitor, you will keep looking at the monitor and then keep looking at the camera again, which which is not, it's kind of distracting to me. So I'm planning to put the camera right in the middle of the monitor, so you don't have to look away from your screen anymore, just to look at your students. which is for me is pretty neat as well. And the camera is pretty quite small. Okay, so right now I'm going to turn myself on as sorry, I'm going to turn the microphone for me on, and this is by turning over here on the box. I will not be able to turn it over here, of course. Oh, sorry. If you want to see the options over here, this is about the statistics and everything else. This is about when you return there. Okay, notify me when someone joins the meeting. That oh, sorry, that's new. Okay, right. Now, turning the audio is over here. Turning the video is over here. And then let's see about the turning audio first. Right now, I'm also wearing the headset and also the microphone. It will require somewhere around Adobe Flash players to be updated, and even the most update like this, it will request to be allowed to use the camera or whatever the set is. Detecting my microphone. Okay, so right now the audio is on, and if I turn the recording on, the class would be able. Let me turn it on. The class would be able. Okay, the class would be able to record me and to record me talking. Now, um, this is okay. The the video is available. Sorry, the video will be available when I'm having the camera. However, I'm going to use the avatar over here. I already set up some. Hmm. This is the default of the avatar of yep, that's it. Okay, so I believe that you guys are going to see this when using the camera webcam. Make sure that either someone is holding it for you or you hold it in firmly in a place, especially when you're using it to record you while teaching, like moving around, moving around the in front of your whiteboard. I mean the whiteboard in the classroom or something. Right. So I'm going to turn the audio off again because this is just for recording. Okay. Right. And I'm going to turn off the recording. Yes. Now I'm going to invite somebody. I actually already invited somebody. Let me just do that. I actually invited myself using the my tablet. Remember that you need to your students remind your students to install the proper Click Meeting or Click Webinar app from the Google Store or the iStore or the BBM. Currently not available in the Windows Phone, but I believe it's quite enough. The when they are using token, please remind them to use the proper email that they use when they are registering with the class, and also the first name or the nickname that they use regularly in the classroom, or as available or acknowledged by the student consultant that is in charge with them. Let me put it a minute. Hmm. Right. I'm going to put some password first. Let me join that. Okay. I'm going to let my tablet to start joining by itself. Okay, it's still waiting. Oh, okay. You see that? Over here, I'm joining with the Android, and my name is Adrian, of course. We click on the Adrian part, and then yep. Okay, let me see it first. All right. Okay. Let me put this away. Let me put my tablet away. Now, as you can see, we are able to see if they have a picture. Then the picture will be on upon the account that they have. This is the name of the participant. This is the level, the participant. I am using my other email. Don't worry about my email. And as you can see, this is the connection is medium. That's yellow. As I may remind you when I'm doing according to in the beginning that my connection with the PC is actually good right now. Okay, that's very good. And this is yellow. Okay, yellow saying that this is medium. Well, usually what happens is usually you got some misconnection or you drop on and drop off and then drop on again. Okay, as you can see, it is can be turned green by clicking it. You turning him into presenter. Let me do that, and voila! As you see, Adrian becomes presenter, or in this case, the teacher T2. I'm going to put him back again. Okay, and this is the microphone. Turn the voice on and off. I'm going to put no because in the same room with my tablet is going to do double amplifying. The sound will be nasty. This is actually commanding the front camera of the particular tablet to be turned on. Let me see if I can see myself over here. As you see, there we go. See, oops, that's the back of the. Okay. Mm, right, that's the back of the camera. Okay, let me do that first. Okay. Ah, okay. Now you can see me through my tablet, which is well. Oh, sorry, I pressed the printer. As you can see, my tablet is not really good, but well, at least it works. Let me turn it off. Oh, shut up, printer. Okay, going back again. Particularly, that's how simple it works. The rest you could just ask the organizer to do it for you. Um, okay, before I'm okay. Right, hang on a minute. Right, before we go on further on the sharing, which involves the actual teaching that I'm going to put into 103, I'm going to explain a little bit further. Okay, on our in the bottom of the right, you will be able to see an emo button. It consists of raising your hand, agreeing, disagreeing, speak louder, speak softer, and need assistance. For example, if you want to ask questions, usually you would assign students or you would ask students to raise hand. Okay, that's what you see over there. As when you see a student doing that, you can ask the organizer to pay attention to him or her, the particular students, or you can ask yourself. What they do, they usually be able to do it in chatting. Chatting is over here. As you can see on the bottom, this is the chat area. This is what I can do. This is also going to be the same thing as they see, everybody else see. If you want to chat to a particular student, for example Adrian here, all you have to do is to go to the bottom and press the chat. Hang on, it's supposed to work over here. Okay. I'm going to say hi over here and then click send. Right. So as you can see over here, I chat from my tablet and says hi. Doing a double personality like this is not really good. Okay, I'm dropping off myself, and particularly I'm going to turn this off as well by clear my status. Usually the agree and disagree is when you ask a question and the students, um, so it will stop them from, turning 10 up to 20 people saying, oh yeah, no, yeah, and everything else. All you have to say is either agree or disagree, sorry, or disagree by a button. And also request for the teachers to speak louder or somebody else to speak louder, but just like that. And speak softer because, just teachers probably too loud, too close to the microphone. I listen, help, I'm dropping off. Or suddenly you got bitten by a snake. Oops, sorry. Okay, you can address this particularly to the organizer. I'm going to turn this off and I'm going to clear my status. Now, this is the end of the first part of the training, the MDT102. The basic general training is for teachers and organizer. If you have any questions, please email me by my office email. You know where I am. And either way, you can also send the the email as well, or you can ask via my Skype. We'll always try to help you over, especially between today until the December 5th, before I'm going to hand this over totally to someone else, whoever the academic is going to assign. Really glad that you are doing this tutorial. Um, please practice and practice so you get used to it, and I hope we can achieve more in this classroom. This is going to be fun, and I hope that you will enjoy it as well. Thank you very much for following the tutorial. I will see you again in another series of the move design tutorial. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.